So what captivates me the most about model railroading is that you can take a scene that was from the 40s, the 50s, whatever, that you didn't see, or maybe you did see, maybe you're recreating it. But you can use your imagination, you can create a diorama, you can create a train set, you can do this that is either you freelance it or you recreate something that was in the history books. So it's the imagination, whatever you can do, whatever. And there's no limitations unless you make a limitation for yourself. So. All right, well, my name is James Keats. I've been a member here since 2017. Don't know how many years that is because I'm not good at math, but I am the current club secretary here at the Lake County Model Railroad Club, which basically means I keep track of meeting minutes, everything in and out of the club at our business meetings. A little bit of history about the club. It's been here since the early 1970s. In 2022, we actually celebrated our 50th year in this location. The track plan has remained the exact same since the 70s. What you see is what it was in the 1970s, but we've had the advent of electronic switches, new computer interface signals, stuff like that, and obviously the advent of digital train control, so people can run individual trains separate from each other and hopefully not crash into each other. We run at about 25 members right now, so we're doing pretty good, and we have 2 open houses that we advertise a year, and we hope that everybody who wants to join us can come join us for one. I actually started as a father-son duo with my dad, so he's still a member here. I actually started as a junior member, and then when I turned 18, I moved my way to senior member, and now we're both senior members here, and I'm the club secretary. A few years ago, we were getting down to 15 members. It was the core group of membership because we had people coming and going. But what we usually like is that we can get to 25 members. We can get to that top, and then we can close membership. So we have our core group that we all know each other. Everybody communicates with each other. It's fluctuated over the years, but right now we're doing pretty good. It's the conversation of keeping people interested and then gaining new members to the community is definitely, it's a heated topic. Everybody has their own opinion, but how I kind of look at it is you gain inspiration from those around you. You have the older generation who have done this for years and years, and you have younger people like myself who come in, and it's all about the teaching process of you come in and you're taught how to do this, and be like, hey, I want to learn how to custom build this model or custom build that. It's part of that process where I think that the elders in the hobby come in to where they can educate the younger people, but then you also have to think about how are we keeping people invested in the hobby? How is it changing? What keeps me invested in the hobby is that the ability to recreate something or do something that personally I didn't see. If I had to sum it up in one word, it would be camaraderie, and that's how it should be. Is that how it is? But that's how it should be. The community itself is growing, but you have individuals who see specific parts of it and attribute that to dying. So obviously, as I mentioned, the clash between the newer and the younger. Is that considered the community dying? I don't know. I don't think so. The community only has a problem of going away if you aren't committed to it. You have to work past the personalities clashing. You have to work with the rising prices because it's bound to happen. Shipping from overseas is more expensive. So you have to work with the changes. And I think if that's the mindset that everybody goes into, then I think we're in good shape. yes, people may say the hobby is dying, but it's really the attitude of how you go about it. You know, being willing to work with the changes, accept the future, work for a better tomorrow. I mean, that's really where we're at. In a broader sense, I think the community's in good shape because you have people who are modelers or people who are fans of trains, period, or you have the preservation side of the community. I mean, I dip my toes in all of it. You know, I'm a model railroader. I work with the preservation industry, and I like trains. I have a camera, and I go out and take pictures of trains. So, whatever. So I definitely think it's depending on who you ask and their attitude. Is the hobby dying or not? Yes or no? I don't think so. I think we're doing just fine.